I'm Cass. I'm a reindeer handling lawyer from Tehachapi, California. I have a 5-year-old daughter named Sarah. I have a husband named Mark. Well, my shtick, how I'm successful, I mean, I have my own law firm and do fairly well, is I bank on the fact that the men in my profession are chauvinist pigs and they're going to look down upon me anyway. And I've done well doing that. And part of being a female in a male dominated industry is you can't have an ego. A woman with an ego is called a bitch. You know, a woman who has confidence is successful, and there's a difference. And you have to be able to, in my profession, you know, take the insults, take the condescension, which there's a lot of. And I think those skills of being able to sit there and nod my head and smile when somebody's blowing smoke up my ass, is those are going to serve me well here. You know, I can look at the pretty buff boy and say, man, those are great muscles. I've never seen someone up close with these big muscles. And I just made his day. I mean, it's so simple. I think I'm going to be good because I'm pretty much ruthless. And I have, when I get into any competitive situation, I just keep my eyes on the prize, you know. And just like in court, you know, it's always a strategic situation. You have to make steps, and you can kind of block people along the way using procedures and things. I think Survivor, you can do that too. You know, I think there's ways to maneuver around things and issues. So I think I'm well suited for it. I've always thought that, though, from the day it first aired. So, well, you know, there was another famous cast that came here to the Philippines, Cassius Clay, you know, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. So that seems like a good strategy here. I'm probably going to be a bit of a floater if I can. I don't like these first day alliances where all the cute people go sit in the water and play footsies and stuff. I just want to be that person everyone feels comfortable hanging out with and not try to run the show. I'm just going to hit the beach running. I mean, I'm going to try to kick ass in that first challenge and try to, you know, pull my weight. I think one issue for me will be people not taking care of the camp or being clean. It might be a motherly thing or just being a grown-up. So I'm hoping to keep that in check and not be the nag of the tribe, because I'm not generally a naggy person, but I can be a little snarky, so I might make some flippant comment that someone takes wrong, and then you see my torch snuffed because I told someone to pick up a coconut shell, you know. So I got to be careful about that. And the majority of people I meet, I never tell them I'm a lawyer. It's not who I am. I've only been a lawyer 9 years. I've had a lot of other things I've done. And it's just a phase of my life as I see it. I mean, I'm a mom and a wife and just someone that just has fun. And people definitely love the reindeer handler aspect. And it is a fun job. I mean, how many people do you sit down and talk to who, you know, have been licked by a buffalo, you know, or taken a reindeer to a big event with some fake Santa there? And I mean, we don't just have reindeer, we have all kinds of exotics, and I'm sure that'll be a source of conversation. I mean, people love animals, and so they love to hear this stuff, and I've dealt with a lot of weird animals, you know, and I have great stories about donkeys and Ozzy Osbourne and things like that you just, you know, I think will play out well at the campfire when you can talk about these things. My strength as a lawyer is solving people's problems and not BSing them. I have a very loyal clientele, I mean, actually internationally, because I don't overbill and I don't skirt around things. I handle problems. So I don't go in front of juries. I solve problems. These are business people. It's all money. Everything I do is a business decision on behalf of someone who's in trouble. And I have to lead them to the correct resolution. So, you know, Survivor, to me, every decision I'm going to make here is a business decision. I look at it like that. You know, what's going to get me closer to the million? You know, so that's how I have to look at it. Just emotionally remove yourself from the game as much as you can. Whatever I put my energy into, I'm generally good at. You know, I would hope people would do whatever they're good at. I realized I was good at it, I mean, when I won my first trial, which is supposedly the largest first trial judgment in California state history, you know, and here I am, some night school girl who doesn't even have enough suits to make it through the trial period. And then I come out with this 7-figure judgment that was totally out of left field. So I think that was a big confidence booster for me to go in to a courtroom, not even knowing which side to sit on, you know, paying a lawyer to tell me the order of events, literally paying a trial attorney to tell me how it goes down in trial, and to go in there and just rip apart a big firm. And, you know, that's who I am. I mean, you got to get focused and go. You're in the situation you're in. I'm ready to go. I mean, I want to hit the beach and see what I'm dealing with, and start making my way to day 39. So I'm ready. I've checked out of the home life. You know, I'm in game mode, and hopefully I can stay that way and not have all these crazy breakdowns women of my generation are known for.